What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over the new Harvest Daily from coach to player, how to complete it quickly. So let's just hop right into it. As you can see, this is going to be Emmitt Smith as the A option, which is rush for 2 touchdowns. The Cowboys allowed less than 62 yards passing in each quarter. Jason Garrett threw for less than 250 yards, and then Emmitt Smith had over 150 yards rushing. So as you can see, you need 125 yards. You need something in your first 2 drives, which is going to be Emmitt Smith's 2 rushing touchdowns. And then in the third quarter, you need to keep the Cowboys to less than 62 yards. So let's go ahead and hop into it, and I will play this through so I can show you guys exactly how I did it and the fastest way to do it. So you need to score those 2 touchdowns fast and then get that 125 yards, and then soon as you are done with that, what you want to do is just get the ball back and run the clock out. You do have to play all 10 minutes, but if you put on chew clock, honestly, it goes pretty fast. It's not going to take you too long. So that's what definitely I advise. So let's hopefully load in really quick here, and then I will show you guys how to do that. Like I said, we don't know the rewards yet. You know, you get an 82 to 85 player and some coins today for this Harvest Daily. We don't know what the overall reward is going to be for this promo or anything like that, but that being said, you know, I think they're definitely good to do still, just because of the fact that, you know, they don't take long. So I go ahead and I run back. That way I can get as many yards. I'll be able to get about 94 yards, I think, on this drive, and then I only need about 30 yards. So right here, I just put on chew clock, and I just got a gun tray open just because the box looks pretty good when you do that, even though it says it's not open. It kind of is. And then I have Eric Dickerson 100 back here, so I can get pretty much all the yards I need. And then I put chew clock on because you do want 2 touchdowns, but you also do have to waste the quarter down. So as of right now, I don't mind wasting some time. If it gets too low, then you definitely don't want to do it, you know, the whole time. But, you know, if you're getting plenty of yards or you think you can bust one like this, that's why it's good to chew clock, because you'll waste a couple minutes down, get the ball back very quickly, score that second touchdown, and then quarter will pretty much be over. You don't want to be trying to hurry up offense, because then you'll have to get the ball back with 8 minutes, 7 minutes left and try to run the ball, you know, down for that much time. Whereas if you do this, you just limit the time that you actually have to, you know, basically run and fall down at the same time. So as you see, we're already at 50 yards. And we haven't triggered any of the other. So the passing, keeping them from passing yards won't trigger unless you give up passing yards. So obviously you hope it doesn't trigger, because that means you won't be giving up any passing yards. So right here, like I said, that's only 2 minutes. So we're definitely still on pace. I have no problem with wasting a little bit more time. So right here, let's try to get this. And for whatever reason, my team's not blocking too great right now, but there we go. And Eric Dickerson to the house. If you have the NFL 100 players, or even like a Saquon Barkley or anything like that, all the rushing challenges will always be easy. Just go to your best plays, whichever ones you like to do. Personally, I just happen to use that inside zone out of Trey. I also have a lot of read option I can do. The only thing that I don't like about the read option is a lot of times they will go to your running back, and then you're kind of stuck with Lamar Jackson, which is totally fine in a game where you're trying to get 5-10 yards at a time. But when you're trying to get a touchdown every time, your quarterback's probably not the best option to try to actually get those yards. And same thing with like running like an RPO where you have a pass out of it. You don't really want to run that in here, because you're not going to be able to run it every single time, and you don't want passing yards. So right there, as you see, I just kick it out of bounds. I really didn't even have to, you know, kick it out of bounds. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the ball back and run, like I said, a lot of time off the clock as well. Right there, that's just a great throw. So like, we can't give up too many yards. So that's right there, 26. So 30 plus that would be, I don't think they would get it still. So we're gonna go ahead and run this one more time. Try to get a pick. Brady threw a really good pass out there, but hopefully we can get a pick on this. If not, then we might just have to, you know, go to like a normal blitz defense. Right here, let's go inside again. I'm trying to go inside and bait it, and I just gave up a touchdown. So there's that. But that's still only 58 out of 62 yards, so we still just got to stop them when we get the ball back. So what I will do here is basically run the whole quarter out and not give them any time. So obviously, you know, that wasn't ideal necessarily, but it's okay. We can still work with it. So what we're going to want to do is just not give them any time left in this quarter. So when we get it back right here, we're just going to fall down at like the 10, make sure we don't get in safety range or anything like that. And then we're going to waste pretty much all 6.5 minutes as of right now. Turn on that, make sure that chew clock's on, go to your run formation that you want. And don't try to bust one in this. Now that we're trying to waste time, you don't want to gain 20 yards at a time because you'll go too far down the field. So I'm just going to take about 8 yards and fall down. I know that I only need 25 yards rushing, so if it ever came down to it after those 25 yards, I could pass it down the field fast and then run in if I needed to. But like I said, we're trying to pick up like maybe 8 yards at a time, 8 to 10, somewhere around there that, you know, we'll have enough plays to get down the field, but we won't get stopped in third down and long situations, but we also won't put ourselves in situations to score too quickly and give them the ball back, just because obviously we don't want to give up any more passing yards. Ideally, you don't want to give up all those passing yards like I did. You want to just get a pick. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that. So I gave up a touchdown, but you still could win this fairly easy. And right here, as you see, I only need one more rushing yard. So really, I could pass if I needed to. So right here, I'm still probably just going to run it. But if I ever need to pass it, I definitely can. If we ever get to like a deep third down. But right here, as we see, we're just going to continue to run it. 125 is already done. We're keeping them under those passing yards as long as we keep the ball in our hands. We really only need, what is that, like maybe 6 more plays to get to the end of the quarter. I don't know the exact math with the 40-second clock, but I know it's somewhere around maybe 5 or 6 plays. And we'll wait till like after under a minute to really get close if we need to. Like I said, because we don't want to give them the ball back if we don't have to. Right here, we'll pick up another first down, and Eric Dickerson is a beast, so he'll pretty much break every first tackle. So as long as you put him in a good position to at least get 5 yards, he'll get it pretty easily every time. Right here, we'll pick up those blocks and we'll fall down. They're not going to call any timeouts because A, they don't have any, and B, it's only the third quarter, so even if they did have any, they wouldn't waste timeouts or anything like that, so don't worry about that. We're going to need a couple more plays right here. So right here, what I'm actually going to do is run 4 verts. But I'm planning on just running it. And actually, since he's going to be there, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. But the reason I was running 4 verts is we do need to get a little bit closer. So one more play, let's get a little bit closer. So maybe run 4 verts again. Let's throw him on a slant underneath. And then on the last play is we'll hurry up here because we don't have timeouts, obviously. And boom, just like that. Oh my gosh, we didn't get in. And right here, let's see if we can get in. And we didn't get in. So it's not a big deal. But you're done with the quarter now. So I was trying to get done in the third quarter to show you exactly how to do it in one quarter. But you don't need them in the third quarter, luckily. So, I just was trying to get it in the third quarter to show you exactly how to finish it the fastest, but whatever. One extra play is not going to kill you. The only thing you have to do in the third quarter is keep them under that 62 yards, and then I don't even think the 125 yards is in that quarter. So obviously you want to try to complete it in the third quarter, guys, but if you take your 2 drives into the fourth, not a big deal, because like I said, you want to keep them under 62 each quarter, I believe, is the goal, but it says 30 in the third quarter is the only one you have to do. And actually, wow, I just hit level 70 as well, so that's awesome. I just got a cool power pass that I will be using on Deion Sanders. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. I know it helps me out, and I know that it helps some of you guys out. Hopefully it helps a lot of you guys out. Leave a like if it does help you guys out. Comment down below. What do you guys think the reward's going to be for the end of this? Do you guys think we're going to get a card? What do you guys think? Power passes or like coins or whatever? Obviously, as of right now, it's just 10,000 coins, but I feel like they're going to give us something more than just 10,000 coins, or maybe some of the rewards in the exact challenges will be better than like an 82, 85. Maybe it'll be a higher one or something like that. So that being said, guys, leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you guys next time.